What's up everybody, Hinder Collector here doing another video. As you can tell, I have something very special. So here's what's cool about this knife. I already take the pocket clip off, and this, it's got a little bit of a rub mark there, it's okay. I'm going to be taking this whole knife apart. I want to give this thing a bit of a clean, because this knife has not been cleaned since I've had it. Well, I haven't cleaned it in a couple months. So here, show you here's some little zooms here for you. You just take the screw out here, and then we take, oops. Now mind you, these come off very easily because I take all the Loctite out of these over time, so it looks a little bit better. So we're gonna give this thing, wow, yeah, you can tell, see, this is an older one too, guys. Pretty much, you know. So I'll put that there, and we'll lift this up, take that out, take this out. Yep, it does look like it does need a nice cleaning because it is dry as a bone, as you can see. So I get a little bit of Windex, spray a little bit here and there, get a little bit on there, clean this sucker up, which that's what I like to do. Just give it some good cleaning, give it a good clean. Make sure I get it all nice and clean here. We put the clean ones on that side. Quite possibly when I do a deep clean on these knives, I normally, when I even do a deep clean on my knives, I take everything off, and including the and I do mean everything. There we go. That comes out perfectly. So we'll take that out. And I put a little bit of Windex, you know, give it a little spray on there. Give this thing a good deep clean. This is my way of deep cleaning a knife, because, you know, I haven't carried it in a while, and I was like, you know what, I need to do this more often, just to give these things, you know, a more of a deeper cleaning. This is what I love doing. This is my therapy, you know. I love doing this. Plus, I like showing how you can put these together and stuff. It's kind of fun. These are all the parts that you get with these knives. Quite possibly every single one, you know. And it is pretty cool because I'll tell you, when you even get a new knife, or even like a new Hinderer, there we go, making sure that's in there. Sometimes you just gotta do a little bit of, make sure this is back in there very tight, you know. Okay, so there you go, guys. There's a clean, which I do another hit on it, you know, give it another good clean. Because Windex, I don't know if you know this, guys, Windex and titanium, it's like a bond, like, you know, it gives it a clean. So yeah, just give it a good wipe down there. So there you go, look at that. So I usually do this a couple times, you know, just to make sure I get it all nice and clean there. Now you see how much, you know, not much really, you know, gives off the much cleaning. Usually the pivot gives it a good gripe, you know. See, not that much. This one was not really that dirty, but I wanted to kind of show you how to disassemble a jurassic. Always make sure you put the right one in. because if you don't, that's the worst thing you can do. It's a rookie move. So you just take that, make sure you get it in there, tighten this up right here, and then you take your this one in, and then you tighten this one back up. Make sure you get it all nice and tight. Then you put your, and then sometimes I'll put, you know, the regular KPL, but I'll put the ultralight. And here's what, let me give you a little bit of a really good, so we put, you know, I put like about that much. That's how much I put in there. And then, so then after that you just push that in there. And then you put, I always like to put 2 drops, you know, 2 drops on there. That gives it a little bit, you know. And then you put a little bit of that on that side. And there you go. And then you put a little bit right there. There you go. Pops right in. Everything is good. Everything looks pretty good. Pops in. Everything looks good. And then you put in your screws. Put your screws back in here. This is like my little therapy, guys. This is, and then you put, you know, you put these. There you go. And then you put your pivot screw. Once you do that, and then we'll just put it back in here. Get it nice and tight. And look at there. That is in there perfectly. No lock rock, no nothing. This is Rick Hinderer's like one of the best ones he's made. It's called the Jurassic model. It is pretty sweet on why I love this. I like the spear. I like the spear point. The slicer is pretty good for you want to get really good in those, you know, in there. But yeah, I just figured, you know, we can do that and show you that. Also, we shall not pause. No, I'm just joking. A little bit, you know, what do you call it? Lord of the Rings reference there. There you go. Got that in there. Make sure you get your screws in there. Screw these back up here. Get them all nice in there. There we go. And then, once you put your filter tab back in, and you're almost done. Once you get this part done here, you'll be home free. Once you get all this. I don't remember how many parts there is in this knife. But what's really cool, now this is what's cool. You put this in here. Put it in there just like that. It's like a little, like, so here's what, see, okay. So you put it in just like that and it slides right in. Just like that. And then you put your screwdriver in there. Get it in there nice and tight. And there you go, guys. that's how you take it apart. And hope you like this video. Please rate and comment and subscribe. Stay sharp.